deal, y'all? It's your girl Tamika. Today has been a trying day at work. Don't y'all hate when people just gotta be negative for no reason? Well, anyway, that just put me in this type of mood. So I thought, you know what? Perfect time. I'm already feeling a certain type of way for me to talk about this sicko, Josh Duggar. Duggar, whatever the hell. Anyway, so if y'all don't know the story, let me catch y'all up to speed. You know, Josh Duggar was the oldest of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar. They had this show called 19 Kids and Counting. It was on TLC. It was running for like 10 years. It got canceled because Josh molested 5 underage girls from the age of, I believe, 14 to 16. And if not that, at least we know at the age of 14 he was molesting, girls and underage girls. And 2 of them actually 4 of them was his sister. It was only one that was not a family member, and that was a family friend. So this all came out. The media had a field day, and TLC pulled the plug on the show. Okay, since then, the families tried their best to, try to put a positive spin on it. They've tried other little ways to keep themselves relevant in the media. Okay, so that was like a few months ago. Now, you know about this Ashley Madison thing. Someone hacked into the Ashley Madison account and said that, hey, if you don't shut this website down, we're going to put all the information out there for everyone to see. Well, the first of the celebrities that came up was that idiot Josh Duggar, who didn't have the sense enough to have an alternate email address that couldn't be tracked to him. He used his name. He used his grandma's address, y'all. His own grandmother's address to set up this account. Use his own credit card information. Like, he was just dumb. Okay, kind of found out he had 2 different accounts. One of them was he paid extra money for a guaranteed affair. Like, if y'all don't know what Ashley Madison is, it's a website set up for people who are married or in committed relationships to have affairs. Like, their prime goal to get on this website is to find somebody to have an affair with. Now, this is already like scantless enough. But if you don't know who the Duggars are as far as their religious beliefs, they are very religious. Like, they believe in, not only no sex before marriage, but no hugging, no kissing. Like, the closest you can get is like a side hug. And they don't even hold hands until they get engaged. And the women, they're not encouraged to have any outside careers. They're only encouraged to have as many babies as possible while the men go out there and work and the men still have the household. And virtually the women are just considered property, if you ask me. And I just really think that this whole situation is just sickening. Like, Josh, you are a freaking mess. You need to get help, okay? First of all, it was repulsive enough. I'm not even going to say bad enough. It was repulsive enough that you, as a 14-year-old, was sitting up there messing with, your little sisters, the family friend, and people can brush that under the rug all they want to, talking about, well, he was a kid, kids get curious. Yeah, but not their own family members. Like, and then you did it repeatedly. Like, no way. So I'm not buying that. And the fact that you are soliciting to have affairs is telling me that you have not got any form of help. Like, nothing has changed. And this is just incredible to me, because this just shows to me that this family has no accountability. Like, they believe that they could just pray their sins away. It's okay. Like, if you watched Michelle and Jim Bob on think that show Megyn Kelly on Fox News, the Kelly Files or whatever, they were, basically sweeping what he did at 14 under the rug. Like, we gave him a stern talking, we had someone give him a stern talking to. We went to the police. But these police, you already knew. And on top of that, it's like, okay, you didn't get him professional help. You sat up there and just took him to church. And it's like, I am a devout Christian, but I know that that God has set up professionals in the mental health field for a reason. So they have no form of accountability. They just think that if they just pray their sins away, that we in the general public are supposed to forgive them and forgive Josh of his sins, and he's not supposed to be accountable. He's not supposed to have, face the consequences with the law. He's not supposed to be held accountable with what he did now. Like, his wife is just supposed to forgive him because he repented and said he was sorry. No, it does not work like that. And as soon as they understand that, the better off the whole family will be. Because right now, the whole family is just screwed up, okay? And then, like, the Duggar family, like I said, they're all screwed up. I mean, if you think about it, they all have these ideas, Jim, Bob, and Michelle, and they're imposing it on their kids. Like, their kids don't even have an opportunity to have free thinking. They don't even get the opportunity to not think outside of what their parents taught them. It's like, whatever Jim Bob said, there's no gray area, there's no deviating from the plan. And that's one of the reasons why I think Josh is the way he is. If you really think about it, he never had an opportunity to really explore what he was feeling. Because some of this, and I do think he's a sicko, but some of this could have been avoided if he was just taught that sex is not bad, it's natural. Yes, you do want to wait, if at all possible, until you're married, but it's natural, it's a beautiful thing. And if he had the opportunity to, date, maybe not screw everybody under the sun, but just date, and not have this whole courtship thing with the first person he dates, 9 times 10 is going to be the person he marries. So that whole thing made him, to me, is partly who he is right now, which is a freaking sexually repressed sicko. So their whole family just really needs to go get counseling and stop trying to pray their problems away. And you know what? I think Anna should just leave Josh. I know they don't believe in divorce and all that, but Anna, you already knowing what you know about him and his molestation past, you already stood by him, you married him and all that. Okay, for your mental stability, if you want to be like, okay, well, he was young and curious, it was boys being boys, okay, I get it. No, I really don't, but I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt on that. You want to put in a place where he was young, he was a kid. But now what? Now what's your excuse? Now you got to worry about if he's even using protection with these people that he done sought out on the internet. Because he doesn't really, what does he really know about birth control? Because they don't teach them that in their church and their religion, I should say. They don't teach them about birth control. Actually, they're adamantly against it. So he's probably scoring people without protection, bringing you home all sorts of STDs. So he's a danger to you and your children, because obviously he has some type of sexual deviancy. So he could, I don't want to put it out there, but if you think about it, I wouldn't be surprised if he touches his own daughters. Like, he has 2 daughters. So, yeah, Anna, you really need to stay away from him. First of all, if you don't get divorced, you need to at least separate from him until he gets the help that he needs, okay? Because this is dangerous to you and your family, for real. And, I just hate that this family has put a negative spin on religion. Now everybody is talking about okay, that's why, religion is the way it is. They just think they can pray their problems away. And that's why I'm not religious. And these religious cults and all this other stuff. And it's like, wow. When you read the comments, you're like, wow. And I want to be like, all religious people are not like that. All religious people don't take it to the extreme like they do. All religious people don't believe that they just pray their problems away. People with common sense know that God put people in positions for a reason. There's a reason why there's a president. There's a reason why there's a doctor. There's a reason why there's a lawyer. There's a reason why, people are put in place for a reason here on earth. And I just think that it's just really sad that this whole thing has put a negative spin on religion. When I don't know where they're getting all this craziness from, because that is not a part of the God that I serve, but that's neither here nor there. I'm just saying, like, the God that I serve is a very forgiving God, very merciful God, but that you also here on earth have to face the consequences. Heck, even when you face judgment day, when you leave this earth, you have to answer to God. So there's all types of consequences that you have to face. So yeah, y'all, it was just, I just couldn't believe all this stuff that was going on. I just wanted to come to y'all and just get y'all opinion on this. So anyway, y'all, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Till next time, y'all, peace and love.